So welcome to the Java PDF. This is a programming with Mosh. This is everything is with programming Mosh. First of all, Java clean sheet. Mosh. This is of Mosh Hamadani. Java coffee sign. We can see. For first of all, this cheat sheet include the material I have covered. That not I have not covered that Mosh have covered in his tutorial for beginner on his YouTube channel. The link is youtube.com/user/programming with Mosh. Like this, I can search in, so just I will give you, and this is his actual video. You can get the video link in the description box, and you can also get a free Java create sheet from this URL. You read this link. So this video, from this video I get the PDF file, and this is for programming with Mosh. So also you can visit his YouTube channel. Like this, you can go to youtube.com/, also like this you can do https hypertext markup. Like this you can do youtube.com, youtube.com/ like this user programming with Mosh, like this. Press, after pressing this, click enter, then it will directly go to the his channel. Like this, Python.
Hi.
This is a Mosh. You can see his face. So this is just I will say. Now let's go to our topic. So if you want to run everything Java has to offer or become a Java expert, first of all, let's run everything. This is our agenda here. First of all, we are gonna run what is Java development kit. Second, we are going to run Java edition. Third, how Java code gets executed. Fourth, architecture of Java application. Number five interesting fact about Java and their types, control flow, looping, and so on. First of all, let's go to our first topic. Java is one of the very most popular programming language in the world. With Java, we can build different types of applications such as desktop, mobile apps, and distributed system. Java development kit. JDK is used to build Java application. JDK contain a compiler, JRE, Java runtime environment, and a library of classes that we use to build the application. Java edition, we can see 4 edition of Java, building a different types of application. Java standard edition, SE, the standard edition SE, the the Java platform. It contains all of the library that every Java developer must run. So there are the different types of edition. We can see JSE. It contains all the libraries, all the functions that every Java developer must run. And J and EE, Java Enterprise Edition, used for building a very large scale distributed system. It builds on the top of this Java SE. It builds on the top of Java Standard Edition. So EE is more bigger than SE Standard Edition. So and provides additional libraries for building fault tolerant distributed multi-tier software. Java Micro Edition, a subset of Java SE designed for mobile devices. It has a library specifies to mobile devices. Java card. So we also here we can note this down. So first of all, we can see EE. What is that? First of all, we can see SE, GSC, Java Standard Edition, and also we can see JEE, Java Enterprise Edition, and Standard Edition, and also we can see Micro Edition. First of all, one of the biggest, one of the lowest, or what is this? I don't know. But smallest one is, or one of very important platform is Standard Edition. Then after to do a more large programming, we use Enterprise Edition. Micro Edition is a subset of Java SE. So Micro Edition is a subset. That means in Java Standard Edition, or the it is a subset. That means you can understand your ORCIP designed for mobile devices only. It has library specified to mobile devices. Java card used in smart card. So from Java we can also use card. So we can run 4 things. We can run 4 editions. One is JSE, Java Standard Edition. Number 2 is JEE, Java, so everyone knows, Java Enterprise Edition. Number 3, Java Micro Edition. And number 4 is Java card. And Java card is used for as smart card. Java Micro Edition is a subset of Java Standard Edition, and Java Enterprise Edition is used to do very large scale programming. Like this Java standard edition is a very core element of doing programming, so it is must every Java runners must know this Java standard edition because different types of library to develop Java are available here. So how Java code get executed? First of all, let's run about this topic. The Java compiler takes Java code and compiles it down to the Java bytecode, which is a cross-platform format. When you run Java application, Java virtual machine, JVM gets loaded in the memory. First of all, when the Java compiler takes Java code and compiles in the down to the Java bytecode, which is a cross-platform format. First of all, Java code get compiled with Java bytecode, but when we run Java application, the Java virtual machine gets loaded in the memory. It takes a bytecode as an input and translates it to native code for underlying operating system. There are various implementation of Java virtual machine. First of all, what is so if you does not understand, it is saying us that first of all, our first programming is machine language. First of all, our class gets first of all Java code get compiled in bytecode, and again that bytecode inside the Java class or Java bytecode, there comes one virtual machine. So a virtual machine works is that it takes bytecode and translate it into native code. For example, the native code means Windows language, or we can say high language, or also we can say Mac operating. So the operating system, the language that operating system can understand, it translate in that. So it takes a bytecode and translate it to the operating system language or in the native code. So it is saying us that there are various implementation of Java virtual machine. So I know that very well. I will teach you in practical video. So like this architecture of Java application, the smallest building blocks in Java programs, smallest building blocks in Java program are method, also called function. So what is function? The smallest building blocks in Java programs are method, also called a function. So in this what is method? So the curly bracket, when we do some curly bracket, in that curly bracket in the braces we put the data in, and when we write any type of data inside the braces, the data gets executed. So the smallest building blocks in Java program are methods. Smallest building blocks, so how the building blocks means a smallest code in Java programs are called method, so mainly known as functions. So it is like an algorithm, functions method like an algorithm. It is trying to say we combine related method in classes. So we combine every method in classes. When we combine every method in classes and related classes in package, first of all we combine first of all we combine every code in classes. A smallest building block in Java program are method. So we combine every method in classes, and again we combine that classes into the packages. It is trying to say that the modularity in Java allows to break down large program into smallest building program. As we know that a high level language, or what is this? We can say structured programming language or modular programming language, like C language, C, C Sharp, Python, C language, C Sharp, Python, and this one of this Java. These types of programming helps to device is modulus in different types of independent unit. So is modulus in Java allows to break down a large program in smaller programs, so it is very easier to understand and we can use different types of programming. So five interesting fact about Java. Java was developed by James Gosling in 1995 at the Sun Microsoft system, later acquired by Oracle. Oracle was company. It was in initial called Oak. So what is Oak? Oak is one of the tree, or oak is one of the tree where we can find the oracle. It is one type of fruit, I think. Later it was renamed to green and was finally renamed to Java inspired by Java coffee. So we can see a sign of coffee. Java has close to 9 million developers worldwide. About 3 billion mobile phones run Java. 3 billion mobile phones run Java, as well as 125 million TV sets and every Blu-ray player. So what is Blu-ray player? I will show you everything. So Blu-ray player. So for this, let's go to here. So I will go to download, documents, videos. mm, documents downloads. So what is that? Once more, go to all in one. So I will search like this brew, and like this I will search it like this. It will go to search brew. Then wait for some second, man. Brew. Different types of brew options can be seen here, right? That means it is all Java file. So this brew is motifs. This is JFT file. So JFT file. So it is not coming here. I think it has been deleted or what? Documents downloads. So yesterday. So yesterday, earlier this week. Oh, Telegram desktops. So this is, you can see here. Gaudy Boy 2019 Hindi 720p Blu-ray into 264. So this is MKB file. So in MKB file also it is used. Blu-ray is used. So MKB stands as, I don't know what this stands, but Blu-ray means this type of file. So Java is used here. Blu-ray. So um this is a Blu-ray player. So about 3 billion mobile phones run Java, as well as 125 million TV set and every Blu-ray player. So in every Blu-ray player there is. So this is a Blu-ray player. That means there is a Java. According to Indeed.com, the average salary of Java developer is just over 100,000, 10,000 lakh. 100,000, 10,000 lakh. $1 lakh per year in US. That means ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000 lakh, 1 lakh. 1 lakh in the US. This is not US, but our country, so Asian countries and other countries we cannot own. So there are two types of variables. There are two types of one types of variables. We use variables to temporarily store data in computer memory. In Java, there are two types of variable should be specified at the time of declaration. One is primitive type, another is non-primitive or reference type. So we also say non-primitive type, as well as we say reference type. We use variables to temporarily store data in computer memory. In Java, the type of variable should be specified at the time of declaration. So when we declare a variable, for example, let's go to here. So in this condition, we are declaring a variable here. Public, static, void, main, braces, string. So we are declaring a string value. In this condition, we are declaring a string value. And in Chrome we go, then we can see it is saying us that uh, uh, in Java, the type of variable should be specified at the time of declaration. So we already specify here. So first of all, we specify at the time of declaration. In Java, we have two categories of types: primitive types for storing simple values like number, string, booleans, integer, type, integer, byte, source. So we can see here different types of thing here. Uh, the byte range 1 minus 128 127, short 2 minus 20 32k 32k 32 minus 32,000 32k 32,000 minus 2 billion 2 billion integer. Wrong 8 float decimal, also we can write our decimal as well as integer character, integer value. Char, that means character. Boolean means true or false. So non-primitive type or reference or non-primitive type, we can see, or for declaring value we can use like this. Look, in so if our character is integer, we can do integer a is equal to 30. Why we are using byte here? Because byte is under one minus 128 or 127, so we can use byte. But across 127 we cannot use byte, we must use integer, because integer is biggest value 2 billion. Only 127. Byte means smallest number. Short means short is not so small, I think 32,000. We can also use short also, as well as. So wrong views count. So wrong what wrong does. Wrong views count is equals to 3 underscore 123 underscore 456 r. So this is a wrong view count. So to write a different types of numbers, we can use wrong views count, and this is a variable. This is also variable, or this is variable. Wrong fraud means decimal value. Char means character. Boolean means true or false. Boolean. So this is only the thing that we are running here. In Java, we terminate statement with the semicolon. So in every class we can see terminal. So we must declare variable. So first of all, we must do this process. The process is that mm, first of all we must do this. We must do main string arg, then only we can declare variable. For example, here I am declaring a value, so I can declare everything here. So checking for external changes. Wait for some second. It is checking external changes. So when you check, I will show you practically. Mm. So here we can put int age equals to. So first of all, I think I have to do different things. It is being so rory. So first of all, let's go in another thing. I think we are in number 8. So we will finish as fast as possible because this video is gonna be very large. So this is just a basic for every person in the video. It is being rack. So let's go to the Chrome and I will show you next if it comes. So now our comment, we can use comment. We include character using a single quote and string with double quotation marks. The default integer type in Java is int. Default integer type like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and so on is integer like this. But integer also have is no integer is as many it can integer we can put like this. Wrong is used to postfix. So we should add to it as postfix to represent the wrong value. So in int we must put add. For example, int a is equals to 5.2. No, not decimal. 5 if integer value, then we should write 5 and add. Add has to show a different type of. If our line is more, then we must represent as add. So if we want to write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and so many line, then we will use add. Default floating point type is in the Java is double. So to represent the float, we should append f to it as postfix. So in double we should write f. For example, we can see in upper in double we write f or what. So it is also here we can see fruit price is equals to this. That means it is showing double sign 10.99 f. So in double also we must represent that. In last we must put f here in double, and in integer we must put l. So this is one of the algorithm to do, and we use comments to add note. For single comment we use stress for multi-line comment we use stress asterisk stress to end like this. Different star type in Java we have 8 primitive types. All of the other types are reference types. So only 8 primitive types we have like this. We can see here byte short integer wrong float double char boolean. So now our turn comes of different types. In Java we have 8 primitive types. All other types are reference types. These types does not store the actual objects in the memory. So what are the reference type? We can see user defined class is one reference type. Another is our, we can see array, and also we can put string. These three are some of the example of reference type. Rook string like this. new is also one of the types of strings. So I think let's run all the other types of reference types. These types do not store the actual object in the memory. So reference types do not store the actual objects in the memory. They store a reference or address of an object in the memory. Just they store a reference path. So for example, we can see here the to use reference type we need to allocate memory using a new operator. So we this new is one of the very important in this reference type. Like this, in the reference type we must use new, or in non-primitive type or reference type we must use new. For example, date now is equal to new date. New date. Date is our one type of variable. Now is also one of the now is variable. I think here now is variable. Date now is new date the braces. So date is our container variable, and now is one of the data. So this we must run strings. So now strings we are going to run our strings. String are reference type. What we don't need to use new operator to allocate memory to them. For example, here we use a new operator, but in string we should not we are not needed to use a new operator to allocate memory to them. So to store data we should not use a string. So if in upper condition to string data, so it actually doesn't store the object, but they store reference path. So to store reference path in this string path, so this to declare this we must not use any type of operator like new. Useful string operator, we can see the string class in Java provides a number of useful methods. First of all, it starts with a, so it has to print every letter starts with a and end with a. So these are some of the thing, and range 0, so this is also important thing. Like this, index of braces quotation marks a replace braces quotation marks a comma quotation marks b braces end to uppercase. So every letter goes in uppercases. So to lowercase, everything go to lower cases. String are immutable. So what is meaning of immutable? I don't know. So I will source immutable with Wikipedia. Immutable meaning, so unchanging over time. So it unchanging over time or unable to change. So it does not be changed in every time. So it is being difficult to change. So we can go to unable to change. So string are unable to change, which means only we initialize them. So we cannot change it like this. If we write string name is equals to mosh, then mosh cannot be changed. So or method that modify string like to uppercase, we can change its characters, but we can change its style, but we cannot change the letter word. To return a new string object, the original string remains unaffected. So to return a new string, the original string remain unaffected. So we cannot do like this. So number next method comes like this. Okay, escape sequences. There are escape sequences. So now we are in escape sequences. If we used to need a backslash, if we used to need to use a backslash or double quotation mark in a string, you need to prefix with the backslash. This is called escaping. So if we need to use a backslash or double quotation mark in a string, you need to prefix it in a backslash. Backslash is a comment. So backslash is used. So backslash and new line backslash tab backslash quotation. So what this it does, I don't know, but it's a use. So just we are running something arrays. Now next topic, arrays. We use arrays. Arrays is also one of the non-primitive type or reference type. So we use array to store a list of objects. So array is used to store a list of objects. For example, number 0 is equals to 10, number 1 is 20. So creating and initializing an array of 5 element. So here we do what we do is integer square bracket numbers is equals to new integer. So this we use a primitive type. I think non-primitive type or reference type we use. So we do that integer is equals to your braces. That means put data in this square bracket. Numbers is equals to, that means put in the number variable. Number is a variable, and int this. In the square bracket is our place where data will be stored is equals to new is an operator, and in 3 that means in 3 means it will uh, it will it will put 3 data. We cross it number 0 10, number 1 10 20, number 2 30 shortcut. Yeah, so this short, so like this we save, and here is shortcut also integer. No, this number is equals to 1 10 20 30. Like this we can split the it, or we can directly write it, so it is very easy. So let's practically do if we can. So let's go to file. So it is not going to the file projects, so we don't have sufficient time. So it comes now. Yes, projects, come on fast. So we are going to create new projects. So these are some of the projects. So I think we must go to finding area of circle because that is an empty project. So we are in finding area of circle. There is no any types of project here, so we are entering in this project. So I was trying to make one project, but I don't make it, so we will use that now. So when it come, we will go here shortcut. So now our next topic is, so now we are in, oh my god, we are not finishing one topic also because it is very big. So we are now in only reference type. So I think it takes too many time to finish 5 Java. It will take many time, I think so, but what to do? Okay, now we are in the game. So first of all, go to Chrome. Here's we can see. So like this, so first of all, we will try. So this is my Windows. You can do in Mac operating system as well as this is my Windows operating system. So first of all, this is empty. So I will put some of the thing. Mm, package name. What is my package name? I will open projects. My package name is Dorpon. Yes, my package name is Dorpon. Okay, my package name is Dorpon, and my public class. What is my class name? My class name is projects. My class name is finding area of circle. Finding area of circle. Writing this, I will give like this. Then I will go to off public static. Public, that means public is public and access static. So return type. So what return type we can give? I think I will give void. Void means it will not return anything. Void means it will not return any type of value. So we will do void. It does not return any type of value. So main public static void main. Say this main we will write string. Why we write main? Because our class is main. So in this main we write finding area of circle. So here I think string args, like this we will write here. public static void. So here's we will do remove main because our we forgot some syntax. A public class. So in class we will write main. Okay, it is right. It is right. So in this finding area of circle is our main line. Package name darpan. Here now what can we do is print. So we can declare a value like this. To declare value we can do int a. So prod a b. In C language we do like this, but this is not the C language. This is this is Java language. So in Java language we are gonna do this. What can we do in this Java language? So we can do which data type is this. So yes, int, we int the value is equals to 2 bear. Root is equals to root b is equals to 67. So if root data is always decimal, so we must put in point. Care care now. So double is equals to what is that? Double is not, I think. So one thing we must remember is in class, in first of all in this class, everything comes like Pascal debugging. How can it possible? Sorry, I think some technical problems occur. So write your own character. What the bloody thing is happening? Finding area of circle. So sorry, let's continue it. So okay, now press enter. Should we now we will do double. So we must remember one thing in class. Our first letter is always what we say. I think always capital. But in our in a class, our first letter is capital. Like this, like this. In other places, our in the method, our first letter is small. So this is method. I remember double C is equals to we must put. I think we can put anything that we want. It also take decimal also everything. So look, when we give 13 also it does not show error. But in A when we do point, then it shows us error. Look, it will obviously show error. No, but data will not show because integer never stored the point value. One enter. So like this double. Now byte. So never do capital. Method just to smart. Byte d is equals to 12.1. No decimal, no decimal. 12. E is equals to. We must close by semicolon. So there are almost six type, I think. Up to now we do five, which is missing. So integer, float, so character value. We should not write character here, but we will write just char is equals to. So if character value we will write in one quotation a like this. Likewise another data type is 6 data type. There is only 6 data type, I think. So wrong wrong is equals to, so wrong is used to put a data like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Error. No, 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 no. So let's try to print wrong. So for this, system dot out dot rn. The rn means Ryan braces. So sorry, we forget to put here variable char f is equals to a. So set the value of the thing you write is prosty. So what this system is, so is it crash? I think so. Please, oh, package doesn't, that means system is crash. So just I say you that crash capital always in capital. Yes, look, now when I will run it, so I will go to projects, click run file. What is error? I think error occurring, it is showing. No, how can it possible, man? Error. What is the error? Can you say me? Possibly Rossi conversion from double to float. So I just say the thing you write is G. Nothing I do. What is happening? The so why are you not storing it? So once more try running this file. Run project. No project. Sorry. No project. Run finding area of circle. ln system.out.ln. Oh my god, set print ln. P is not capital because it is not a class. I think P is not a method. Yes, run now, run projects. Again error showing body here. Finding area of circle space. Don't worry, just run the file. Right click, right click, right click, run file like this. So when we run the file, it will show us not like this. So once more try. So what is the priority problem? The value. So I think this is the error. So it is not right. So I will write as here integer g is equals to 1 2 3 4 5 r like this. Now just try once more. Control plus S. So it is saved now. Go to projects. Run file. Why again problem? Expression in thread finding. Probably static void main braces. Oh, Mm, mm, what is error? Uh, System dot out. When we now print projects, run the file, our base time is shows the error. Package name is wrong. No. Package name projects. Package name is DOR1 public class finding area of circle. Finding area of circle. Now projects. Now it is right. Public static void main string braces. Integer A1 B 77.0 है. C is नहीं. So ये अच्छा नहीं हुआ है. जब C so run करूँ क्या होता है फाइल run करो. So let's run it. Run projects. Okay. So it is showing. Oh, sorry. Projects. Right click on it. It is not being run also now. The time is being more. Run the file. Shift F6. Okay. So the leave it. I think there is some technical problems. Int A1 float B2 byte D2 where short E2 where system out dot print ln. So in this line we are finding the wrong. So float B is equals to we must write 2 bare point 1 decimal. Again it shows wrong. That means it shows the cast 12.3 to float. Just I am doing also that. The float B. Okay. Now the sprint. Now the no error is showing. No any type of error is showing. Oh, int A is just okay. Now projects. Now no error is founding up to now. Control S. Now projects. Yes. Now it will run. I think so. Bloody hell. Things you write. Okay. Now it has been run, guys. It was really difficult. That means float B is equals to pro 2.3. So in braces we must write float. Okay. What is this? So when we copy Control plus C, Control plus B, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can 3, 6. Now last one, enter. Like this here we will write A, B, C, D, E, F. So now what? Finally, our program is now running. So get ready to see our data. But when what happens when we remove this, then our program will be wrong. So incompatible types. But when I do here F, so guys, look, if we are writing pro data, then we must give F in end. And so if we are writing for data, we should. So if I write 13F, then no error will occur. For example, here I will write R. So no error. Oh, error. So in wrong we can write R, I think. So wrong equals to. For this wrong, I think I must go to this Chrome. Then I should go in upward direction because this wrong is giving me heart attack. So wrong, 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 fast, 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 fast. So to default wrong. So here is saying that us to represent to the default integer type is Java in integer. To represent the wrong value, we should add R to it. So in integer L. What is this? I couldn't understand this. So oh shit! It is now running projects. Right click. Run file. Okay, so if we want to write, so everything gets success. The thing you write is this. So like this we do. So now let's continue going about Chrome. So we take so many time here. Reference time. So in Java we have 8 primitive types, but here we do only 7. 1, 2, 3, 7 types. No. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 types. We do every 8 types here. Now it's ton of non-primitive types. So go to project, darpon, whole multiplication. So here an error occur. So what is that error? First of all, let's remove that. So run this. First of all, we must check it. What is error? Oh God. That's it. What I'm typing. So I was typing wrong later. Okay. So now control plus S projects. Now this source packages. In source packages .one we are going to create Java class, new Java class. So now our new Java class name is time of non-primitive types. So we will do non-primitive types. So for this we will write non-primitive types like this project all no project not a project a source. The class name is not varied. Why? I think we are not allowed to put any type of non-primitive types. We should not put any dash signs or minus sign. Non-primitive types. So now next file is running non-primitive types. So it is now run. So we added non-primitive types. So package dot one now public class. So enter. Now let's go to Chrome here. So it is saying that in Java we have 8 primitive types strings. So now let's go to our topic number 10. We were in. So first of all we are going to do is this. So first of all we will do this. So in number 0, so let's try this doing array. No. We added non-primitive types. Yeah. First of all, go before one number one. Reference type. In Java we have 8 type. All are reference. First of all, string. To put string, first of all, to put string, we must use string name is equals to quotation marks. So first of all, once more, first of all, let's go to here public. So I could not write in every time this thing. Control C. So let's go to here. Control B like this. So now what I will do? So now I will start to write. In this string, we should not use any. First of all, one is string. So one is string. So I think this is a class. No, this is method. How can so string? Let's go to Chrome. So string a reference type, but we don't need to use the operator. We can degrade string. So first of all, the thing that we must know is in method we use is monitor, but in string this is a class. So S capital string name is equals to quotation marks dot powder like this. This is so this is an example of these are some non-primitive types. These are some non-primitive types. String name is equals to so next is first we run strings. Now the string class in Java provide a number of useful method. So we will do every method. First of all, to use reference type, we need to allocate a memory using a new operator. The memory gets automatically released when no longer used. Date now is equals to new date. So let's try this. What is we can copy this. Yes, Control C. So now paste this. So what is this? Enter. Date now is equals to new date. Then what I should do? Print ln. I couldn't understand what is this. Repeat. I think. Okay. So now string we complete. Next is useful string method. So start ends with. So now system.32.ln start with. So first of all, let's copy this tree here and Control C. So now Control B. Our main goal is to copy this. How can we copy is depends on with us, but string name is going to powder. So Next thing is that we can do dot string dot name dot stars with look. Cannot find symbol string dot name string dot I think non-static method start with string cannot be referenced from static context. Start with a string dot start with a. So I think system system dot out dot print ln dot string dot is so leave it for now. Let's save it under pause as done. Wait. String we understand is used by string method, so you can know your receive index of replace string are immutable. Skip sequence we use a slash backslash for double quotation, so we can go to slash n for neuron slash t tab. So now it's turn of array. So array is used to store a list of object. Int don't we, why should we write? We should just copy it. Int number is to like this. Let's check the result. Control plus B. So error occurred. So what is saying us that? What it is saying us that int round bracket number is equals to new int. So here adds enter declaration. So we should declare our numbers. Int the numbers is equals to new int 3. Let's do system dot out dot print rn braces numbers. Produce data. What is error here? The array is only returned to never read from may speed declaration. So projects. So let's run it. Right click here, run the file. Numbers. it is being so bad of me. So I say print array numbers, but it is so wait. We will not print anything here. First numbers. Now run. Projects, right click on Shift F. Oh, what is coming? The data is coming whatever it want. Shit. So nothing is working properly here. So first of all, let's only know the basics things. Java arrays have fixed rise and so let's just run everything. The shortcuts in round bracket numbers is equals to in curly bracket 10, 20, 30, and Java arrays have a fixed range size. We cannot add or remove new items once you instead remove an array. If you need to add new items or remove existing items, you need to use one of the correction classes. The array class provides a few useful methods for working with array. Int square bracket numbers equals to curly bracket 4 comma 2 comma 7 curly bracket close semicolon arrays dot sort basis numbers semicolon string result arrays dot two string numbers system dot out dot print. So I think we are in number multi-dimensional arrays. The array class provides a few useful methods for working with arrays. So we will continue from arrays. We read from these escape sequences. So cover this everything. So you can find everything in my description box. This everything. So you can find it in my description box. Description box finding everything. Update request. So to copy everything, I think I must copy this everything and put in my. So it's really very difficult. Let's go to number. We will add in number. Yes. So arrays. We will talk more about array. So the array class. So close this.